In this video, I am going to explain solution part 4 and I will explain first solubility, then I will explain factors on which solubility depend. So first I will explain solubility. It is the maximum amount of solute present in a solvent or dissolve in a solvent to form solution. So when we add solute in a given solvent, then we have two conditions. We can see two conditions. You can take example that if sugar is added in water, then two conditions can be possible. First, sugar dissolve with water to form solution, and in this case concentration of the solution increases. Concentration of solution increases. Whereas in the second case, sugar molecule collide with another sugar molecule and deposited at the bottom of the container. So both processes will occur side by side, and the first process is known as dissolution, whereas the second process is known as crystallization. During equilibrium condition, what will happen? The solute going inside water is going to be balanced, the solute coming out from the solution. This is the condition of equilibrium. In this condition, there will be no change in the concentration of the solution. Second thing, that when we are going to add solute in a given solvent, we need to focus that nature of solute and solvent. Nature means whether the solute that we have taken, whether this solute is soluble in solvent or not. For example, if we take naphthalene in water, then it is not soluble. So in this case, we cannot apply this concept for this type of mixture. But when we are going to use sugar with water, when we are going to take NaCl with water, then both are soluble. So there is one principle we use in chemistry, that is like dissolves like. Like dissolves like. That means solute, nature of the solute and nature of the solvent must be same. If we have taken polar solute, then solvent must be polar. If we have taken inorganic solute, then solvent must be inorganic. If we have taken organic solvent, benzene if we have taken, then in benzene naphthalene is soluble. Then we have to discuss factors on which solubility depends. First is pressure. and second is temperature. To explain these two factors, we need two types of solution. One is solid in liquid, that is mentioned in the book, NCERT book, and second is gas in liquid solution. Solid in liquid solution, you can take sugar plus water. So here again we have two types of solution. One is called exothermic and another is called endothermic. Exothermic solution is that type of solution in which heat is released, so here low temperature is favorable. Whereas endothermic reaction is that type of reaction in which heat is required. So here high temperature is favorable. So when we are going to discuss solid in liquid solution, we have to know that whether we have taken exothermic solution or we have taken endothermic solution. And second factor, pressure. As sugar is non-compressible matter, it is a solid, so and its particles cannot leave their position, they have fixed size, so pressure is not going to affect solubility of solid in liquid solution. In the next video, I will explain gas in liquid type solution, and third one is liquid solution. Liquid solution. That when we are going to take gas in liquid, what are the condition favorable for that? And when we are going to take a liquid in liquid condition, liquid solution, then what condition we are going to use. Thank you.